Welcome to this month's Pro Pointer at the Club at Ibis. My name is Dan Yaccarino. I'm a club specialist and a teaching pro here. I wanted to talk a little bit today about if you really realized how many greens the greatest players in the world hit in regulation. It's actually 12. So guess what the amateur hits? The amateur averages 5 greens in regulation. Therefore, there's a lot of this club being used, which is your sand wedges and all your wedges. And a lot of confusing parts about the wedge is the length, the shaft, the loft, and most importantly, the bounce. The bounce is your friend. And to explain the bounce is the angle of the leading edge to the trailing edge when it's in a neutral position. This is so important for when you're playing in soft sand or firm sand, or soft fairway or firm fairways. We need to know what's the proper bounce for your swing. Now, if you are a digger, which you hit the wedge fat most of the time, usually that means the bounce is too low for you. You need more bounce. Now, if you're a scooper and you're sculling a lot of shots, that means you need lower bounce. So how do we find this out? Well, one of the things that we have here, a great amenity here at Ibis, is our fitting studio. Joe Milazzo, who is our club master fitter, can fit you properly for your sand wedges and all your wedges, because they are the most important club in your bag. Okay, so a lot of my students complain that they can't get the ball to stop on the green. Well, most of my students are playing wedges that kind of look like this. The grooves are very important in your wedges. We need to clean them. We need to be conscious of how our grooves are. The grooves create spin in order for you to stop the ball. Now, this is what a bad wedge looks like, one that needs to be replaced. And this is a new wedge, and obviously you're going to feel the grooves, which will help you stop the ball. Technique is important, but that's what we're here for, to teach you technique. But no matter how good your technique is, if you don't have the proper equipment, it won't work. So as I said before, we really need to be conscious of the wedges that we're playing. We need to be fitted for those wedges. Technique is very important, but the equipment that you use is most definitely the most important thing. So again, if you're having problems scoring, and I want you to score, that's my job, to get you to score better. I know I can help you with your technique, but you need to have the proper equipment. And the sand wedges and all your wedges are your scoring clubs. If you have any questions, feel free to stop and see me, or see one of your PGA professional teachers here at the Club at Ibis.